Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of NerdCraft. Today we're going to be going ahead and putting together our steampunk lumber mill. That's right, we kind of talked about this last episode where we're going to hide a massive, and I mean massive, all-in-one tree farm that is going to be automated to allow us to harvest all sorts of tree types, including dark oak, and it is going to be hidden within a build. Well, it was going to be hidden within a build. Now it's probably going to be hidden under a build. So my plan is I'm going to go ahead and put together a steampunk lumber mill right in this area. The problem is the farm itself, it's too big. It's so big. It just won't fit in the build and look natural. And not to mention that it is a mess, and with all the dynamite going off, TNT, it might be a little dangerous for a build. So I'm going to go ahead and put it down in this hole right here. And then, of course, I am going to put the build on top right here. And along with that, we'll probably terraform some of the area to kind of blend it in. This area kind of didn't get a lot of love when we did a massive terraforming project. So it needs to kind of blend down here a little bit and also back this direction, so that we don't have this giant drop off over here. And then eventually we'll get to the other side because it's doing the same thing over there. I want to incorporate some more trees over here. Lots of stuff to kind of really fill in this area to make it not look so plain. And also so we don't have just buildings kind of sparsely put around here. We need some decoration paths. It's definitely due. And then maybe if we have some time later, I'm thinking we may end up moving our nether portal, so that's not right there. Actually, this one's fine, but the one we really need to move, which we can't see right now because of the sun, is on top of the tree over there by Frizz's base. It's not a great place for it, and we just need to move it aside. So I may end up moving that portal as well. Maybe we'll have to put it someplace creative. Maybe we can put it in our base. That might be an idea. So anyways, I've gathered our supplies that we're going to need for this build. And like most of these, steampunk stuff that we have around here, it's kind of the same aesthetics. Very similar aesthetics to our starter base, of course. We've got, a lot of the copper, a lot of the oxidized copper. I also want to incorporate a lot of the spruce, stone. So yeah, we got lots of stone brick and spruce, and of course lots and lots of orange things, which you'll see is our really fancy roof. I really enjoy these colorful roofs, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that started, and we're gonna go ahead and jump into a time lapse and let's build this thing. All right, time for the reveal of the finished lumber mill. there it is. It is a massive, massive build. And I'd say this is probably on par size-wise with the starter base that we have over there, the Iron Foundry. And ironically enough, it is built, or the original design was also by the Gosmo build team, which came up with a similar design years ago, which I updated on the Iron Foundry over there, and changed quite a bit. And similar with this, I also updated this and changed quite a bit of the build itself to kind of match the palette that we have going here. So as you see on the inside, lots and lots of space. We've got a giant saw that I built in that's kind of on this conveyor system that you would kind of imagine this would rotate and cause this saw to rotate as well, moving back and forth. And then of course we have our logs right here with the water dripping off of them, since they would be coming from our stream outside. So you have all the logs kind of floating up from the river. What else? And then on the other side over here, we also have some more logs kind of strapped down. And another entrance right here. I may end up building some paths at some point. I wanted to do also some more copper accents, kind of like we have on the windows out there. So as you see, we have some of those as well. Let's kind of take a quick look and get a little bit of a distance view here. So I wanted to create a very bright roof, and I think I did that with this very nice orange palette roof here. So we've got some orange concrete, the smooth red sandstone, regular red sandstone, orange terracotta, and then going down to some acacia planks mixed in, and then of course regular terracotta, and then accented by the polished black stone. And then on the back here, on the back, to show off some more details we had. So I figured I needed some other stuff in here because it was very plain. I went ahead and terraformed this a little bit. So we added some of these stone kind of bouldery areas, and then some bushes, and I kind of went in with some bone meal as well to make it a little bit bushier, and kind of all the way back to over there. I still need to kind of do that as well, blended into the village, probably knock the village down at some point. And then this, of course, is really awesome. This right here is a crane designed by a new friend of mine, Basixx, and you can definitely check out the build design down below. So this was originally in his build on Channel 64 Season 1. It was a boat crane, but of course in my world here, we're going to be using that as a log crane. It's going to be picking up logs from the river and transporting them over onto the stone ledge over there to get picked up by our saw stuff. And so, of course, I like the build palette was very similar to what we had working with the other buildings, and I just think it looks amazing. And I suck at building cranes, because I did try, and it didn't turn out too well. So I like this design. I may attempt a crane later on, but for now, it looks really awesome, and I think it fits really well with the rest of the build. Now, you may be asking yourself, so where's that wood farm you promised us? Well, despite the fact that there was a ton of space inside of this area here, it's not big enough for the tree farm. And so for that, we have to go underground, because I've already built it, and it was a pain to get working. So we do have some more ledges we can climb up to up here. Not really anything up there right now, but the tree farm is actually hidden behind here. And this entire room is the tree farm. It is a beast of a build. So let's head on down here, and I can kind of show you how this works. So this is the Universal Tree Farm by LXN, and it is I built it in the same block palette as the design that they had, and just because I kind of liked the change from all the copper and everything. So, and I have a lot of quartz I haven't really been using for much, so I went ahead and got those quartz blocks, and we built it all out of quartz because it's so shiny. So what this does is basically you select the tree type you want to harvest. So this harvests pretty much all of the tree types, even some mushrooms, if you really wanted to. Really, it just creates mushrooms. You can't get mushroom blocks from it because it's using a TNT chamber to collect everything. So you just get red mushrooms. But if I wanted more red mushrooms for some reason, could do it. So we have several different modes depending on the type of tree type you want to use. So we have birch and spruce. So that's this type right here. We have the oak, which drops down a height limiter so that we don't get the large oak trees. We then have jungle, and this does something. I don't remember what the setting is for this, but something to help those grow. And then, of course, we have acacia. This activates the pushers on the side to get the logs that kind of pop out the side because acacias are shaped really weird. And then, of course, dark oak, which then sets up a minecart that we would ride in that goes back and forth to do the 2x2 trees. So we're going to go ahead and give this a go. I have, like a professional Minecrafter, I have not tested this. So I have no idea if this is going to work. It should. It took me a long time to get everything working. So I think, what do I need a lot of? Let's do, we don't have a lot of birch. So how about we start with birch real quick. So we're going to get our birch, which is, select our birch right here. And we wait. Okay. Looks like everything's set up. I am then going to flip this lever. Wait for the light to turn on. And now we can go in and have the fun. So we want to get right here. And we want to go ahead and start placing stuff down. And as I can see, it is not working. Fantastic. Alright, so I've been really stupid. The reason it wasn't working, because there's no bone meal in it. So we need to move over some bone meal, which the reason why we have these in shulker boxes is that's what that farm takes, is shulker boxes full of bone meal. So let's head back to the farm again and load her up and give it a try again. All right, so over here is where we'll load in the shulker boxes with our bone meal. I've already gone ahead and done that, although I think it's going to take a while for that to actually unload. Yeah. Let's see if we can get this powered here real fast. Actually, grab one of those. And there we go. All right, so now we should be getting the bone meal is going out, so it's going to take a while for this system to fill up. So I'm going to go ahead and wait for that to happen. I've loaded in, I don't even know how many shulker boxes full of bone meal, but we've got a lot, and there's more, in the hopper systems there. So as this slowly empties out, these will kick out the shulker boxes, and we'll be able to get them right here again. Once that's all done, then I should be able to run the farm once we have adequate supply, because it is going to be using bone meal very fast, and it's very loud. All right, let's make another attempt at this. That's a good sign. That's, Alright, so now, you just need to get in here. I think butt up against that. Have it grow a whole lot of nothing. All right. Let's try spruce, maybe. Something, please. Alright, so there is a possibility still that, once again, this is out of sync, where we have these different modes, and it may be that when I click this button that it puts it out of that mode instead of into that mode or something. Let's try a different one here real quick before we consider this a complete failure. Let's try oak. Clearly, that's not good. See, so that right there is a giant oak, and that would tell me that my suspicions were correct, that it is out of sync. Ugh. That is not good. So, yeah, that'd be why these weren't growing, because this was retracting the limiter, and this is probably putting the limiter in, which is causing these not to grow, and that not to, well, this grew, but it grew tall. Oh, great. So I need to find the limiter in there, the circuit for that, and I need to probably flip it, because it's probably triggered by a observer, and it's just out of the sync that it needs to be in. Maybe a piston or something. All right, back to the drawing board again. Maybe wondering what I'm doing back in the lumber mill and not next to a ultimate tree farm of ultimate treeness. Well, let me regale you the story of a farm that would not be. A farm that broke not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times, 6, maybe 7, maybe 8, maybe 10 times. And then the farm couldn't be put back together again because I destroyed it. It's an evil farm and I don't want to build it again. No, actually, it's because paper, once again, breaks technical Minecraft stuff. And as you would know it, even though I did get the farm put together just right, the server is not going to allow it. So I've sealed up the hole for safety purposes. But it is truly, well, dangerously empty down there. As you can see, whoa, so much room for activities. And none of those activities will be harvesting trees and logs, unfortunately, because it is just not to be. I even tried some more simpler designs, and it's just not my day. Not my day when it comes to harvesting logs. But this is a valuable life lesson. One, when they say paper doesn't support technical Minecraft, they mean paper doesn't support technical Minecraft, and redstone contraptions will not work if they are super complex and involve very precise timings. This will be a lesson that I will take with me and learn from. So we may end up having to come up with something a little bit more conventional, a little bit more manual. I mean, obviously manual's gotten me by so far, so I guess this is my life now. Also probably should have built a way out of this hole. So over on Spawn Island, Ulumuri has put together a wonderful little parkour course for us to try. So let's check this out. So to start the Dragons and parkour, please read the rules. I've already read the rules because I've already been over here. I meant to do this in one go and record it, and apparently I suck at parkour, which is ironic because the first time I did this, trust me, I actually was able to do it, and unfortunately it was off camera, so that sucked. So now we gotta redo it. Oh, I need to repair that. All right, so let's leave our stuff in here because we don't need that. And I'll keep the carrots. We'll set our spawn. All right, let's see if we can get this in one go. My hands are so sweaty. No! Why? Fair. It's all the way there. Come on. Don't you block my way. Stop it. Yes, fall. That's what I wanted you to do. We meet again. Lantern and wall. I don't want to do any more of this. No! Why didn't it sprint jump? Burn this place down with fire. All right. Come on. I don't want to do this anymore. It's a day of failure. It's gonna bug me. I don't want to do it. 30 minutes. That's it. I'm done. Well, I hope you enjoyed me failing at a bunch of parkour today. and failing at creating an automatic tree farm. It's a wonderful 13th episode. Hooray! But hey, we can't be great at everything. It's really frustrating because I've done this before, and I did it the first time. But now I can't do it again. So what are you going to do? Anyways, enough of me complaining about my bad parkour skills. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all the support on the channel. We're almost at 400, and actually we are at 450 subscribers. We're right on our way to 500. That's going to be fantastic once we get there, because then I can update you on my progress. We have lots of exciting stuff coming very soon, not only on NerdCraft, but other things, of course. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you liked the video, and have a great day, everyone. Safe travels. Bye-bye.